Hey guys, it's Janixa and welcome to another nail lacquer therapy session. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at one of the latest releases from Colores de Carol. This is their handled neons collection and it consists of 8 absolutely gorgeous neons. Carolina did send these to me in PR to review for you, so thank you very much to Carolina for sending these my way. 8 polishes to look at. Let's go ahead and get right into the swatches. First up, we have Xenon, and this is a bleached bright magenta pastel neon. This is beautiful. It has a really nice formula. It goes on very smooth. There's not many streaks or dark spots. Look at the first coat. It's great on the first coat. I got full opacity with this one in 2 easy coats, and it does dry down a little bit kind of waxy, like semi-matte. Most neons do. So if you want that nice glossy finish, you're going to want to add a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Argan, and this is a bleached bright purple pastel neon. This one is beautiful. I love this one. This one is a teeny tiny bit more sheer on the first coat than the first one was, but it's barely noticeable. And again, I did get full opacity in 2 coats. I wanted to mention something here with neons in general, and especially neons that come from an indie brand. So we all know that indie brands hand make their nail polishes, and for neon polishes, there's pigment that you have to kind of grind, and a lot of times some of the pigment doesn't fully grind, like no matter how much they try. And I've learned this from watching many videos about neons and indie brands, and sometimes you're just gonna get like a pigment speck on your nail. It doesn't stay there permanently. You can brush it off so that it doesn't like mess up your manicure or anything like that. But I just want you guys to know that I'm not going to be really tough on indie brands for things like this, because again, all of this is handmade. If it's a big, mainstream brand, then I'll say, you know what, I think they can do better. But for these people who do it from their homes, it's not a huge deal for me, at least. I understand if you don't like it, but for me, I can just swipe on the nail a few more times with the brush, and usually any little pigment specks will come off. This polish here, KRYPTON, was the bleached bright green pastel neon. Absolutely gorgeous, and I reached full opacity with it in 3 coats. Next up here we have Helium, and this is a bleached bright orange pastel neon. Again, formula very nice, very easy to work with. I love these neons so much. So yeah, going back to those pigment specks, many people won't even really notice it, but I know there are some of us who are very particular about the way that our manicures look, so I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And just note again that these polishes, they're being made by hand, and sometimes some things just get away from the makers, and I know that they do try hard to put out good quality products and to make sure that all the ingredients are, grinded or blended as best as they can, but sometimes it's just too hard, or, something just slides through and they don't realize it. Again though, you can just swipe it off of your nail and everything will be okay. This one here is Electra. It is a bleached bright coral red pastel neon. I don't see the red, but this is absolutely beautiful. I've mentioned in other videos that I really like the way that corals look against my skin tone, and especially a nice neon bright coral. I just absolutely love it. These polishes are already available on the Colores de Carol website. They go for $12 each or $94 for the entire collection. I do have a code with Colores de Carol. It is my name, Janixa, Janixa. It saves you 10% at checkout. I don't make any commission off of it. It's just something there for you guys to save some money on. Next up here we have Radon. This is a bleach pink red bright pastel neon, and this one here, the ring finger, I'm going over it again and again because I did get one of those pigment specks on there. But as you can see, I was able to brush it off of my nail. I also just added a little bit more polish to the nail and it came off just fine, so not a huge deal. And yeah, I like this one. And look at that. I feel like the neons never translate very well on camera. They're so much brighter than the way they appear on camera. Next up here we have Nitrogen, and this one is a bleached bright blue pastel neon. This one is probably one of the sheerest, or at least one that has the most streaks or black spots. And even then, on the second coat, it was opaque for me. The only finger that I noticed while editing that I should have done another coat on, or at least a thicker second coat, is my index finger. That one I can see a small dark spot there, but again, that's just probably my fault. Next up we have Neon, and this is a bleached bright yellow pastel neon. I love the bright yellow neon polishes for the summertime. They are beautiful. It's the only time, come on, for me at least, the only time of the year that you can wear super bright colors like that, and it's just in. I love it. I love these polishes. The formulas are great. For this one, surprisingly, I only did 2 coats. I didn't think that I needed a third. It looked really good. I kind of just did some spot treating right there. Whenever I saw a tiny dark spot, just added a teeny tiny little bit more polish to my nail by just kind of tapping, and it kept me from having to do a third coat. And here we have the entire Colores de Carol handled neons collection. What do you guys think of these? I love them. I've been saying how much I love neons in other videos. They are just so beautiful and make me so excited for the summer. Like I mentioned before, these are available right now on the Colores de Carol website. I will have it linked for you down in the description box below. And remember to use code Janixa, Janixa, to save you 10% at checkout. I don't make any commission off of that code. It is just there to save you some money. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!